JJ McCarthy is on the block. Our patrons have spoken, guys. In a 12-team Superflex PPR 1.75 tight end premium start 10. JJ McCarthy and a 25-second or Will Levis and Tank Dell, Scott Connor.
Oh, man. So JJ McCarthy's going to go 106, 7, 8 in a draft. I don't think I could acquire that pick for Will Levis and Tank Dell. But I think once it's JJ McCarthy, you then are comparing Will Levis and JJ McCarthy, going, okay, one's probably going to start. One is definitely going to start. One is not liked by the community. One is not liked by the community, but has a great landing spot. I think I'll go JJ McCarthy in the second. I think there's more flexibility there. I can probably buy a receiver that could produce close to Tank Dell for a second if I'm willing to go old. And I'd rather have McCarthy over Will Levis.
Shane, Will Levis did have that Superman game, his first start. Does the Tank Dell part of this push you over to the other side?
Oh, yeah, I was thinking about that hard, but no, not at all. I feel like I'm a JJ McCarthy guy because of this offer. I like Tank Dell. Will Levis is fine enough, except that I have a feeling in 2 years he's no longer starting, and we're going, remember that time you could have sold Will Levis in a second and Tank Dell for JJ McCarthy? That was crazy. Like JJ McCarthy's floor kind of feels like, I don't know, Kirk Cousins. Feels like his floor could be Kirk Cousins. His landing spot's just so good. So if all the scouts that I listen to on the fantasy talks are correct about how great he is, despite the counting stats, there's no way he should fail, right? So I'll go with JJ here.
All right, guys. For the stackers, I got one for you. In a 12-team Superflex PPR 1.75 tight end premium start 10. Scott, would you rather have McCarthy and Jordan Addison or Drake Maye, Jalen Polk, and Javon Baker?
Man, can I trade Jalen Polk for enough to where I could essentially make up the fact that I'm getting Jordan Addison instead, and I would take Drake Maye over JJ McCarthy just for the market value, even though I've taken McCarthy over Maye? Feels like the community as a whole kind of likes Maye a little bit more, but maybe that has to do with what community you're in. So if I have to pick just the players on the board, I'm going Addison over Polk and Baker, and I'm going McCarthy over Maye. I trust the 2 stacks on Minnesota versus the 3 on the Patriots.
All right. Shane?
Yeah, I mean, Polk and Javon Baker are fun as like, dude, imagine what these dudes could be. Like they could, if these guys could hit 11 points in their rookie season, 11 points per game, we're cooking with grease. What was Jordan Addison last year? It was more than that. And I know the community is really iffy on Jordan Addison. Why? I'm not exactly sure. And I'm also not sure why my voice just went through puberty right there. But no, I think this is, again, it's fairly easy. It's JJ McCarthy and Jordan Addison. And you get the stack for funsies, so that's even better.
Yeah, stacking is... do you think stacking, guys, Scott, is stacking overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
I think it's properly rated. I think people don't know how to stack, though. The spots where you'd want to stack in a start 10 would probably be Jordan Addison with JJ McCarthy, because Addison's probably one of your flexes, which is the range you want to stack. What doesn't matter is if you have Justin Jefferson and JJ McCarthy. Justin Jefferson's carrying the load. You probably just need a QB that can also finish top 15-ish, and you're going to make up for exactly what you would get for McCarthy. Like McCarthy is not necessarily adding to that much, but if I'm forced to have a guy like McCarthy, I would rather one of my flexes be Jordan Addison than 3 other receivers that are in the same range. It's like that. It's the key spots where you're kind of looking for a tie break against a bunch of other players is where you probably want to stack.
Shane, is it good fantasy strategy to be a proactive stacker?
If you're getting them on an offense like what do you call those people? The Vikings? Yes. Are you stacking? I don't know.
Patriots in a start 10.
Patriots. Shane. Probably not what I want to do, right?
Drake Maye, and you get all his receivers. How about that?
No, I would not like that. I would like Drake Maye. I like Drake Maye very much. I would like to trade JJ McCarthy for Drake Maye in any piece, even if it is one of the New England wide receivers, but that wouldn't be the reason I'm doing it. It wouldn't be, oh, now I got Javon Baker and Drake Maye. Things are really looking up.
Okay, you've heard. That's it. So you don't. Okay, fair enough. All right, you've heard our expert sound off. Now let's continue the conversation, guys.